This is a drone video for Tract 1 at Whitetail Ridge. This tract has direct frontage on the county road on Industry Drive on its south side, and that's where we're parked. And then it goes to the north for close to 1,000 feet. So we're looking westerly on the county road. The land is on the right. The truck is probably parked in about the middle of the road frontage, and so we'll get a better look here in a moment. But that's looking northerly over the property. This is an early spring video, so really just a few leaves are out on the trees. Gorgeous area, as you can see. This is western Laclede County, Missouri, right in the Ozarks. If you look way up on the left on the other side of the road, you can see the burnt field. Some farmers mow their fields in the spring and some burn them. Either way, it's just a way that they get the grass down. So that guy decided to burn his field, which looks kind of weird, but it's a really efficient way to prepare the fields. Okay, so as we're looking northerly, you can see the property pretty well there. It's going to be the highest on the south side by the county road. As you go northerly, it begins to slope down. We did a ground video as well, and you definitely want to see that. There are a couple places where we could have pulled the truck right onto the property, just maybe clearing some small brush, or there's an old barbed wire fence that would have to be cut as well. We like doing the videos in the winter or in the early spring because that's the only time you can actually see the ground. Once all the leaves are out, you won't see any of the ground, and this will just look like a green blanket. But doing it this time is great. So as we go northerly, hard to see really in the video, but where the truck is parked is kind of a high point, and as you go north from there, it's a knoll that starts to slowly slope down. But on either side of that, there are like valleys basically that are sloping down and meet together at the north end of that knoll. So it gives you the potential for just a really unique building site a few hundred feet into the property, overlooking the two valleys or seasonal creek beds, or whatever you want to say. So as we look north, that's one of the creek beds. The knoll that I was talking about is on the right side of the video. So I mean, you've got several options as far as where you might want to build or hunt. You can definitely camp and hunt on the property. You can definitely build on the property. When we were down there was just a little bit of water in those creek beds. I don't know that it was flowing, but there was some pools of water in those creek beds. You can see that in the video there. Pretty cool. So the access is incredible with direct county road frontage. The location is phenomenal. This is within about 3 miles of Bennett Springs State Park, even closer to the Niagara River, which is an extremely popular river in the Ozarks. You've got thousands of acres of state land within a few miles as well for additional hunting and recreation and all that good stuff. We tried to get down and look at it actually is flowing just a little bit. Look toward the middle of the photo, just above the center, and you can see it's just flowing a little bit. There's some pretty good pools in there actually. So it had probably rained a couple days before this video was taken, I would guess. I don't know for sure, but I mean, those definitely are not year-round creeks. I sure wouldn't think so anyway. That's pretty cool. But yeah, of all the tracks we looked at, this has the potential for one of the prettiest, most unique building sites. Like we said, on that knoll, kind of overlooking the place where those two little creek beds meet, which is really cool. These tracks at Whitetail Ridge were logged to some extent within the last few years. Obviously, you can see it was not clear-cut by any means. There's a ton of big timber remaining. And this is, again, this is an early spring video, so if you purchase the property and you're not able to make it out for a while, we'll be happy to try to get you summer videos or whatever you like. Just let us know, and then once we have a guy or girl up in the area, we can get you an updated video. So flying southerly back toward the road. You can see some of the tops and whatnot from the logging. But there are a lot of big trees left on this property. I mean, yeah. just another reason why we love to do these drone videos in the winter or in the spring. I mean, you can just see everything. The summer videos are beautiful, but they don't show the ground properly. They don't show the ground as much as we want. So yeah, highest on the south side by the county road, sloping down as you go northerly. That's a beautiful shot right there. Wow. You've got several building sites that are easily more than 100 feet off the road on this property, so I mean, you could get nice and private. A lot of different trees. If we knew more about timber, we could probably tell you which trees were which based upon which ones were a little further along and leafing out here and which weren't. We know the white ones are dogwoods. Toward the left side, bottom left, that's a beautiful dogwood tree, a couple of them on this property. Those are generally the first to get their smaller trees, but they have bright white flowers, so they stick out right away when they get their flowers or leaves or whatever. So yeah, if you're not already on the listing page, go and check that out. You definitely want to check out the ground video. I mean, we don't explore the whole property by any means. Look at those dogwoods. Oh man, there's a bunch of them on this property. But we take a look at part of the southern portion. But yeah, beautiful property, excellent access. Very few out here have actual county road frontage, and this has as much or more county road frontage than basically any of the other tracts that I'm looking at. So yeah, beautiful property. And here we're just kind of zooming back to give you the overview, show you the area. Very private, very peaceful. Wildlife is phenomenal with deer and turkey. The Niagara River, actually, if you look closely, you can probably see it in this video. But then at spring, Niagara River access, I mean, gorgeous. So yeah, check out the website. If you have any questions, please let us know.